The Galactic Council chamber fell silent as Ambassador Alana walked to the central podium, her footsteps echoing against the crystalline walls. Behind her, Commander Abraham stood at attention, his military uniform pressed and pristine, though his jaw was clenched so tight it could crack diamonds. The Zenthran representative, a towering insectoid creature named Vexter, chittered with amusement from his elevated seat. The humans wish to address the council. How quaint. We merely conducted a standard raid on an undefended colony. Resources were acquired. This is the way of the galaxy. Alana's green eyes swept across the assembly of alien dignitaries. Her voice, when she spoke, was unnaturally calm. You attacked a human settlement. You took 847 colonists as slaves. Among them were 312 children. Children. Vexter's mandibles clicked dismissively. Undeveloped specimens. They will serve as workers when they mature. The council has no law against. You hurt them, Alana interrupted, her voice dropping to barely above a whisper. The translation devices struggled to convey the lethal edge beneath her words. You made them cry. You made them bleed. You separated them from their families. Abraham stepped forward, placing a small holographic projector on the podium. Images flickered to life. Security footage from the colony before it went dark. Children running, screaming, parents desperately trying to shield their young. Zenthran warriors laughing as they fired stun weapons at 6-year-olds. The council members shifted uncomfortably. Even in a galaxy accustomed to brutality, there was something visceral about the footage. The council should note, Alana continued, that humanity has been remarkably restrained since joining the galactic community. We followed your laws, respected your territories, kept our more aggressive tendencies in check. The Calarian counselor, a being of pure energy, pulsed with concern. Ambassador, surely this matter can be resolved through proper diplomatic channels. Reparations can be. There are no reparations for what you've done, Abraham growled. You don't understand what you've triggered. Vexter laughed, a rasping sound like metal scraping stone. Triggered? The Zenthran Empire has conquered 47 star systems. We have fleets that blacken the skies. What could one small species possibly do to us? We tried to warn you, Alana said softly. Did you never wonder why humanity's integration into the Council was so carefully negotiated? Why we were given such generous borders? Why veteran species gave us a wide berth? She turned to face Vexter directly. It's because they learned from Earth's history. They studied our wars. They understood what we're capable of when properly motivated. Abraham activated another series of holograms. Historical records from Earth flashed before the Council. The world wars, the nuclear age, conflicts fought with such ferocity that they scorched continents. But then came images of human parents throughout history, and of what armies did to those who threatened their children. Every species has instincts, Alana explained, her voice taking on a professorial tone. The Caltherians have their preservation of knowledge. The Morphidians have their hive loyalty. But humans, she paused. We have something that transcends logic, that overrides survival instinct, that transforms ordinary people into forces of nature. We protect our young, Abraham finished, at any cost, without hesitation, without mercy. Vexter's antennae twitched. You threaten the Zenthran Empire? We have, Alana corrected, past tense. The chamber's main view screen flickered to life, showing real-time feeds from Zenthran space. Sleek human warships, vessels the Council had never seen before, emerged from slipspace jumps around every major Zenthran world. Not dozens, thousands. Those are, the Caltherian counselor gasped. Those are dreadnought-class vessels. The construction alone would take centuries. We've been building them for generations, Abraham explained. Every human colony, every shipyard, every factory. We've been preparing. We hoped we'd never need them. We called it Project Guardian Angel. Alana's expression remained neutral, but her eyes burned with cold fire. See, the other Council species understood something about humanity. We're not the strongest species. We're not the smartest. We're not the longest lived, but we have one quality that makes us truly dangerous. She leaned forward, her words cutting through the chamber like a blade. We remember, and we never, ever forgive those who hurt our children. The feeds showed Zenthran defense fleets scrambling, trying to respond to the sudden appearance of the human armada. It was futile. The human ships moved with practiced precision, their weapon systems light years ahead of anything the Zenthrans possessed. You have 12 hours, Alana stated flatly. Return every single colonist unharmed to the designated coordinates. Every single one. And if we refuse? Vexter's bravado was crumbling, but pride kept him defiant. Abraham's smile was terrifying in its complete absence of humor. Then we demonstrate what happens when humanity stops playing nice. Your empire has 47 conquered systems. We've identified them all. Your homeworld has a population of 14 billion. We know their exact locations. Your ruling caste has hidden bunkers in the Turs asteroid field. We've already mined them. This is madness, Vexter shrieked. The Council will never allow. The Council, Alana said, addressing the other members, will do nothing because every species here knows what their own history books say about species that harmed human children. The Dravixians tried it 60 years before we joined the Council. Does anyone here remember the Dravixians? Silence. Heavy, weighted silence. Exactly. Alana nodded. Because there are no Dravixians anymore. When the other species found out what they'd done to human refugee children, they didn't stop us. They let us finish it. They understood. She turned back to Vexter. You wanted to know how one small species could threaten a galactic empire? The answer is simple. You made us choose between being civilized and being parents. And parents will always choose their children. The timer on the holographic display began counting down. 11 hours, 59 minutes. Vexter looked at the surrounding council members, desperately seeking support. He found none. The ancient species, the powerful ones who had guided the galaxy for millennia, simply looked away. They had studied humanity. They knew how this ended. 10 hours, Abraham said quietly. I'd start making those transport arrangements. As Alana and Abraham walked out of the council chamber, the ambassador allowed herself a single moment of emotion. Her hand trembled slightly before she clenched it into a fist. The children? She asked without looking at Abraham. En route to medical facilities. They'll be home within the day. Alana nodded once sharply. Behind them, they could hear Vexter frantically issuing orders to his fleet. Humanity had tried to evolve past its violent nature. They had tried to be better, to join the galactic community as peaceful partners. But in attacking human children, the Zenthrans had learned the oldest lesson in Earth's history. There is nothing more dangerous than a parent protecting their young. And humanity was a species of 7 billion parents who had just been given a reason to remember why they had once been their planet's apex predator. The Zenthrans had 12 hours to return the children. They took 11. Wise choice.